Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to some more Not So Berry Challenge in The Sims 4. I think we may lose Amethyst in this video. We lost Braxton, man, we had so many deaths in the last one. We lost Braxton and we lost Yuko. And then at their funeral, we lost Braxton's brother Robin and we also lost Royal. So we had 4 family deaths and then we also killed a Sim. So we had 5 Sim deaths in the last video. Here's a quick little fit check before we get into the game. As per usual, I tried to go with like a bit of a darker vibe, something that like maybe Quinn would maybe wear. I don't have a lot of makeup on Quinn. I feel like maybe I should give her like some dark eyeshadow or something really fun. But I thrifted this necklace recently. I was like, I need more statement necklaces. So I thought this one was really cool looking. And here's the dress. Cute. It does have pockets. And then we've got some little brown boots to go along with it. I haven't done a lipstick like shout out in a long time because I just rewear the same ones over and over again. This is a little bit of a different combo than I usually do. This is the Suede Matte Lip Liner by NYX in the shade Vintage. I put it everywhere just to like give myself a dark base to work with. And then for the little bit of red on top is the NYX. They're both NYX. That's one of my favorite brands for lip products. Soft Matte Lip Cream in Monte Carlo. This summer edition Red Bull, I like it because it has my name on the front. And I like the pastel color of the can. This is a lime flavor. It's Sudachi lime. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's one of the new summer edition ones. And it is so good. I'm not gonna say I like it better than original, but I almost like it better than the original. Ooh, what is that sound? Ooh, crisis. Half the crew wants to wear ski masks to the next heist. Half insist on clown masks. This thug fashion off has come to blows. As ringleader, should Rusty get involved, pick a side, or step aside and stay neutral? Well, if he gets involved, I'm not choosing clowns or skis. I'm just choosing whether he should get involved or not. Couldn't we just do half and half? He's gonna be the boss one day, so I think he should definitely get involved. He got a performance gain. He leads an all-out brawl in the name of ski masks. They're timeless and those clown masks are so last year. The gang agrees or is scared to disagree that ski masks are the way to go. Oh my gosh, look at how this apartment is so gross. It's awful. It's dripping. It's sparking. It needs to be vacuumed and we don't even have a vacuum. So I'm going to, oh my gosh, Quinn is back. She needs to take herself a shower, but I also need to go ahead and buy a vacuum so that we can clean up some of this dust here. And then when Rusty gets home, he's going to have to try his hand at repairing some of these things here. I think our power might be going out. I think this box is maybe making my power go on and off because like the lights keep turning on and off. Yeah, repair the electric utility box to restore the power. Okay, yes, it is. Okay, Rusty is home. He's so happy that our enemy died, which was the paparazzi that I killed. He didn't really die. I killed him. Okay, let's try to attempt to repair this thing right here. And then we'll attempt to repair the leak over here in the little pipes. Oh my gosh, okay, I was wondering about his fear of disappointing his parents, what he could do about that if they die before he gets the chance to talk to them about it. So I guess it was specifically Braxton that he was afraid of disappointing because Amethyst is still alive. But if I selected a gravestone or an urn of his deceased parent, he can absolve the fears and I can maybe get rid of that. Okay, let me like just travel to the graveyard and I think we'll do that. Back to Newcrest, the Berry family graveyard right here. Okay, here's Braxton, so I can absolve fears. And maybe that'll make Rusty feel a little bit better. He also has fear of missing out on he's missing out on his unfulfilled dreams, which I do some of his whims. I do them. Oh my gosh, he's crying. He's so sad. He's probably so upset that they kind of ended. He died when they were like mad at each other, when they were like kind of disliking each other a little bit. But he successfully confronted his fear. I think he feels a bit better. Dude, this sourdough bread is spoiled. You don't have to eat that. Go back home. Now let's cook some breakfast. We can do some more baking today. Quinn's real hungry. Let's do I do a lot of bread. Let's do a quiche. That's a good breakfast food. And then let's try doing some more hacking today. The land grab systems. Let's do that one. My neighbor called me up and she said she did not want to get a job when I recommended for her to get a job so that she'd be out of her house and we could like go in there and see if we can steal anything. I'm going to maybe ask her again. I guess I just have to keep asking her until she actually does go and get one. And then the other skill that I need to work on is going to be charisma. Oh my gosh, we have rats again. Charisma is quite low. Ooh, my neighbor wants to come over. Okay, let me see if she wants to get a job now. Oh my gosh, she's giving me a gift. This lady is so nice. I feel bad that we're gonna rob her at some point. What did she give me, honey? A violin. Wait, what? It looked like it was honey. She was thinking about like a jar of honey. No way, she gave me a little violin. It's worth $400 something. Okay, that's really cool. I can sell that. I can maybe pawn that off. Oh, she does not want to go get a job. Okay, well, it's gonna be hard to sneak into her house if she's always there. Gwen is going to need a little bit more mischief skill, or a lot more mischief skill to advance in her career. She's at level 3 now, so we're trolling the forums online. We have to go to work in an hour, and Rusty is working on his charisma, so we're both just kind of doing our skills while we're waiting to go in today. We are both heading into another day of work. I think we work, Quinn gets off an hour before us, but we both go in at the same time, and we need to work hard. Ooh, on the train platform, searching for prime pickpocketing targets. Quinn spots a well-known actress. Looks like that's her bodyguard with her. Is it worth it to try to pickpocket her? She might be too high profile. I don't think Quinn would. Rusty would, but I don't think Quinn would. High profile targets mean high profile consequences. Maybe Quinn can find a target that doesn't have the full attention of every bystander and camera in the air. Yeah. That's probably for the best. Ooh, she has gotten a promotion to a ringleader. Okay, so now we're both back on the same level again. We got, and see, I want to try the pickpocket interaction that I get from the job, because the one from the mod we just are not good at. We're just not really good at that one. But we have another big duffel of cash. Can put that right in there. And then, okay, I'll try to pickpocket someone. Maybe when Rusty gets home, we'll just go downstairs here to the middle and we'll try to pickpocket someone. Maybe one of these vendors. Well, they're all closed. Okay, I'll just wait for someone to show up. Rusty got promoted as well. He has also received, when we're getting bonuses like left and right. Man, these rats are really driving them nuts. We've also got a vintage baseball bat sculpture. Okay, interesting. Okay, maybe since we have this now, I think I'll buy him the like baseball bat weapon because he has it. So we may as well use it to, you know, kill someone if we need to. Baseball bat. Okay, if we ever need to take our anger out on something, on a most likely kind of innocent sim, we have a bat to do it with. Okay, let's go down here and try to pickpocket someone. Okay, pickpocket right here. Oh, he gives her like a hug. And then we just took her money. Okay, $65. Subtlety is the name of the game. That was successful. That's great. Let me try stealing her money just like with the mod. Let's try stealing it this way. I need to get into fights. Maybe we can get into a fight with her if she doesn't like. Ooh, no, we stole it and she didn't even see me. These people saw me though, but she didn't notice. Oh my gosh, there's Quinn's mom. Oh no. Oh, it's the first day of fall. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back up home and we need to go to sleep. I've also given them some more outfits. I gave her this cool little like skeleton crop top that was really cool. The skirt has, well, she took it off. The skirt has little bows on it. She has mostly the same ones. I swapped out some of the shoes. I've given her this additional everyday. Her workwear, I gave her an additional workwear, or workout, not work, workout look. I want to give her some more makeup. Maybe some like really cool smoky eyeshadow or something. That looks so cool. Okay, yeah, we'll give her a little smoky eye. I'll do that on like I'll do it on every day. I'll do it on most of her looks. Okay, we'll do this one right here on hot weather. One of these little twisted cat ones. Oh, that one. I like that one a lot. So we'll set that to hot weather. And then on cold weather, we can do just another one. I'm doing them all very similar. Very similar, just kind of dark and smoky, but not exactly the same. Maybe her cold weather can have a little bit of red in there. That would be pretty cool. And then her lipstick, I could maybe swap up. Ooh, we could give her like a black lip gloss. That looks so cool. We'll do that one on cold weather. And I've changed Rusty's look some as well. He has this little tucked in shirt. He's got a different top on this main everyday look. And then since it is fall, here's a little additional cold weather look for him. He's hard to dress. He's really hard to dress because of the color rules. There's not a lot of orange. Plus, because of like his style rules, I don't want to put him in anything that's too put together. Like, it has to be very casual, but I still need to like it. I don't like this choker though. I put it too tight, so it's bugging me. All right, let's get into bed. Well, first let's obliterate the mice. And then we will get into bed and we'll sleep until we need to go to work. Ooh, okay, the flea market is in town. I was wanting to go to the flea market. Try to buy some decor and stuff for our apartment. That's great, that's perfect. And we can probably get some food while we're out there. I don't know if it's in this neighborhood. No, it's in a different neighborhood. I mean, some people have set up little tables here, but they're not selling furniture, they're just selling little rocks. And the flea market is over here in this little section. Here's our little things that we can buy. None of it's like orange right off the bat, but most of these I can probably change the swatches. I sold my floor lamp because I didn't like it, so maybe I should buy another one. How cheap is this? Ooh, we've got some snow globes. I'm getting some snow globes out of these little boxes over here. Maybe I can buy a nicer chair. Let's buy this chair. This is like a nicer desk chair than the one that we have. What about this for a floor lamp? Let's buy this lamp named Claudine. Okay, sure. We'll buy Claudine. And is there anything cool cool on these tables. There's a bunch of these little guys, which I don't really want these. Especially because none of them are orange. Zara's here selling some stuff, which is funny. She's a vendor. She's selling all this stuff over here, but she's not like tending her table, so I can't buy any of it. I don't really want any of it. We already have a voodoo doll. There's a werewolf selling some stuff, and we're talking to him. Is he like a politician? Why has he got like the little... No, he's a host. I was wondering why he was wearing like a little suit and stuff. Let's buy something from this stall for lunch. Rusty wants to make another sim angry. Which of these sims can we do a rude introduction to? And I need to get into more fights. So maybe we'll get into a fight with this sim here after I make him angry, which should be pretty easy because we're pretty mean. Caitlin is here. So Quinn is chatting with Caitlin. She doesn't really associate with us anymore. Yeah, she's leaving. And then we can fight him, which is sure to make him angry. Okay, this is my second out of 5 fights. Let's get out of here. Let's go back home and I'll put the new things that I bought in my house. And we have to go to work in a few hours. So in the meantime, we'll work on our skills while we're waiting. And then I want to go to another gym. I want to go to a gym and work on fitness. I kind of wish we still had a gym in the city, but I replaced it with a restaurant a long time back. I should probably replace one of these lots with a gym. I'd like to have a gym in the city, but I don't know which I should replace with it. I like the restaurants that I have here. I don't really want to take those away. Maybe I'll just put a gym in a different world. Another gym. I want a new gym. We already don't have that many, and the ones that we do have, I feel like we visited like a bunch of times. Oh, we don't actually work today. We used to work every day of the week when we first started our job, but now we only work Tuesday through Saturday. We have Sunday and Monday off. She wants to get engaged to Rusty. Quinn does. I'm going to get them married at some point, but I'm not gonna have any sort of big to-do about it. I feel like they might just like elope, and it may be once we move out. Here's my new little chair, my intelligence desk chair. Let's see what other colors we can have. Oh, we can have an orange. Yes. Is it more comfortable than Comfort 1? And this one's not comfort at all. Okay, so we can get rid of that one. And then my little floor lamp, I can probably just put it in the bedroom, I guess. We need more decor in here. And we'll stick it over here in the corner. And yes, it can change to orange as well. And then my posters and snow globes. I kind of want to put some shelves on my wall. Or maybe I could put the snow globes up on... Can I put the snow globes up on top? Well, they won't let me. But I do want to put them up on top of there. I can do it in build mode, though. So here's one of them. This little house. The Oasis Springs dinosaur. We have a Haunted Mansion one. Oh, he got this one years ago, back when he was a kid. And then Quinn got another poster, so we'll put our poster up on the wall. Okay, all of my little snow globes can go up on top of here, and then I'll put one of them. The dinosaur can go on top of the refrigerator. And let's buy ourselves some new wallpaper. This is our kitchen wallpaper, so it's like floral. Let's do orange. Let's buy ourselves some orange. Ooh, maybe some of this stuff. That's orange. Okay, let's see what all the options we have are. Some marble for the bathroom. Let's do this patterned plaster in the kitchen, I think, for like that back wall. And then maybe I can do like a paler one for the rest of the house, so it's not so bright. And then for the bedroom, I kind of want to use these, but like just for an accent wall. They're so bright, they're so in your face, but I kind of want to use this. I don't usually use wallpapers that are that bright, but I can just like put them on the side walls as like an accent, and then I'll do the more pastel one on the front and the back. Okay, kind of interesting, kind of different. Let's change the carpet in here. I'll just use the same carpet that we're using in the living room. Oh my gosh, Finn just died. I forgot about him dying. Another death. Another family death. My group is just getting smaller and smaller. Lunaria is like a little bit younger than him, 10 days. So she still has a little bit, and Isabel has the same amount of time. Amethyst, of course, she only has 2. She only has 2 days. Bills are due again. We have to pay $500 something in bills, which isn't too bad. See, we're not doing crazy bad with our money right now. I need to find ways to keep it kind of low because we are supposed to be just like scraping by. And I was gonna bribe people for their friendship or like bribe them for their silence whenever we did any crimes or like had any witnesses, but I can't really find that option on other sims. Anyone besides Amethyst. Okay, but let's go and hang out at a gym for a while because we don't work today. So we can go and work on our skills, and maybe I can get into a couple more fights. Oasis Springs has a gym. This big one right here, this one is nice. This one is the one that Sylvia used to go to all the time. Quinn seemed to enjoy some yoga back at the other gym. So why don't you go do some yoga? She can go do some yoga practicing. We can, oh, he's playing video games on his phone. Okay, we need to first, where's our punching bags? Okay, here. We can practice our punching for a little while. And then I can find, if I see someone I hate, I might. Kathy Kaminsky here we hate. Well, I need to get into more fights. So maybe I can get into a fight with her. First, let me try stealing her money, and then I'll fight her. I think I've tried to steal from her before. Oh my gosh, I stole 300 bucks from her and she didn't even notice. She's over here. I don't know how I stole it. Way over here, but maybe it was in her wallet. Maybe she left her wallet on the floor or something like that. Okay, well that's great. And then when we get in with our boxing, we can go and do some evil heavy lifting. Quinn has decided that she likes wellness. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think I will buy her a little yoga mat. Or maybe I could have her steal one of these. Can I start a group gathering while we're here? Can I take can you not steal the yoga mats? I wanted her to steal it. What can I swipe? I can swipe these little rocks on here. I can't swipe anything that's helpful. I don't want a bunch of bamboo. I want a yoga mat, but I can't swipe it. Can I swipe the incense? Nope. That's annoying. I can't swipe these tiny little items. The things that they allow me to swipe, like I can swipe a whole computer. I can swipe a whole chair. I can swipe these bamboo sticks where I don't even know where I would hide those, but I can't swipe a simple little yoga mat that I could just roll up and stick in a backpack. We can go ahead and head on back home. We've done a lot of meditating. Well, Quinn has done a lot of meditating. We've done a lot of working out. And let me go ahead and buy Quinn a little yoga mat. I guess we'll stick it like behind the couch so she can stay, you know, pretty zen. So you can use this to like chill out after a long day of crime. Ooh, we can bake an exotic fruit pie, and I can use my plantains in this. We'll have some pie for dinner. Ooh, Quinn has reached level 6 of her programming skill. She can now hack her work performance. Ooh, he's unlocked Junk Food Fiend. The lifestyle, finally. Yes, that's great. Okay, let me see. People Person and Junk Food Fiend. This is the first time I've ever gotten it. This is the first time a sim of mine has ever gotten this lifestyle. They crave snacks and sweets, and they're enthusiasts of spicing food up with sugar and bacon. So I can add sugar and add bacon to food, and they get displeased when they're eating healthy and tense when going too long without junk food. Ooh, Adrenaline Seeker is in progress. Ooh, I like that one. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, explore dangerous locales, get into fights, woohoo outside, work in a dangerous career, and seek out excitement. He gets into fights, and he works in a dangerous career. So we do 2 of those. Maybe we could start woohooing outside then, as well, to make this happen even faster. Ooh, we can discuss our evil plans with each other, and we have plenty of those. And then I want Quinn to, oh my gosh, Marmalade is an elder now. That's crazy. And then Quinn can share her brilliant ideas. He has like plans for things, but like basic plans, but then she comes up with like the genius part of it. Timothy Robinson just died. That's our neighbor. Caitlin's dad. Look at how many of my list is enemies. These people are enemies. Rudy isn't quite an enemy, but I'm gonna make him an enemy next time I see him. Ooh, look, the Easter Bunny is downstairs here. Carissa. She hates me. Okay, let me try to pickpocket this sim. Oh, she's saying nuh-uh. Oh, she's yelling at me now. Okay, fine. Then I will fight you. I was gonna fight her anyway, but now I have an excuse for it. I think the vendors close up their shop when a fight happens. I've seen that happen twice now, and it's not on like the dot of like a time, so it has to be because of me fighting. Yeah, they go and open their shop right back up just as soon as we're done fighting. Okay, that was my 3rd fight. I just heard someone playing a violin. Okay, can I fight this lady? Because that's so rude. Just pull out a violin in the middle of a crowd. So I'm gonna see if I can pickpocket her. No. Okay, let me try stealing her money. Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, she's leaving before I get the chance to fight her. They don't want anything to do with me. After watching me fight someone else, they know to just get out of there. Rusty is heading off to work. He goes in an hour before Quinn. So while she's waiting for her work to start, she can do her little yoga routines before work. We are both working hard. We just left our neighbor in our apartment. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe it turns out that she's the thief and she's gonna take some stuff from me. But I think she's just on my computer. She's checking her emails on my computer. Oh my gosh, now Quinn is getting the mask question. How about you, Rusty got involved, so how about Quinn stays neutral maybe? Let's see what that does. Oh, she got a performance loss. She remains cool and neutral like a bowl of plain yogurt, making no new enemies or friends. Nothing is settled. Huh. Rusty is back home. It's very cold in here because now it's fall, so let's just turn the thermostat off. He should get a promotion the next time he goes in to a minor crime lord. So we'll be at level 5 next time, but he's having a mood swing. The tears have come out of nowhere, and that makes his sad bomb even worse. Let's go and repair this again. Oh my gosh, the amount of times I have repaired this little box here. Oh my gosh, now he's just having a little mental breakdown in the kitchen. He has felt an overwhelming sadness wash over him. He can't help but feel gloomy at the moment. I don't want to keep him gloomy. I don't want to do that. I think he's just going through an awful time right now, but I don't want it to be the rest of his life. Oh my gosh, bugs. Get out of there. Rusty, get out of there. They're literally at your feet. It's so gross. Here, eradicate them. Stop with your emotional meltdown, you have to kill the bugs. Rusty tried to fix the little box again, and he failed. And now he's just having a cry about it. Well, that's one of the most relatable things that he's ever done. But let's try again. Let's attempt to repair this again. How about he hasn't used the candy machine in a while, so let's craft some candy to cheer himself up. Ooh, I can do a little lollipop using my fruit. So let's do some of those. Okay, Quinn, come try a lollipop. Oh, Quinn has unlocked the techie lifestyle. They both have people person. She's also getting junk food fiend because she eats all of his cooking. And they're both getting workaholic in progress as well, which is fine. Workaholic is kind of annoying, but they kind of just get it just by going to work. I always make them work hard and then they get workaholic, but it's honestly like a little bit of annoying, an annoying lifestyle. If you get the adrenaline seeker one, then you can enthuse about thrill seeking, talk about new adventures, and also they don't panic during fire. That's really neat. That would be pretty helpful. But they can fight for the rush after having gone too long without a thrill, and I want Rusty to get that. I think that would suit him very, very well. So in order to get that one, we need to fight people and woohoo in public. So I kind of want to do that before we go to work today. Where are the public places that they can go and woohoo? Like the dumpster, the waterfall. I don't think the lighthouse counts, because it's not like public enough. Let's go and woohoo in a dumpster. Ooh, they can woohoo in the water on top of the Stargazer Lounge. That's public. Okay, let's do that one first. Okay, hopefully none of my family show up, because we're going to go and woohoo in the water. Everyone else cleared out of the pool real quick. Are they going to get... Oh yeah, this lady's really freaked out. Oh shoot, Amethyst just died. Our little plum sim. Okay, I'm gonna have her inventory remain with the ghost. So that means we have another funeral to attend. Oh my gosh, okay, well they already kind of started woohooing before they got the phone call, so they're not thinking about it right now. Yeah, the bystanders are all freaked out, so I think this does count as woohooing outside or in public or whatever it told me to do. Let me see if I can get him over his fear of water while we're here, because he's already super confident for being so good at handiness. But in the next video, we will be attending another funeral. We will be saying goodbye to Amethyst. Who else died? Finn. So we'll have 2 graves to put down in the next one. And then look at how small our little group is here. I wanted Lunarine and Isabel. Lunarine had got married, but it was way later. It was way later, so she never had any kids. Isabel never got married. Well, she only has 8 days left, so I don't think she will. But London and Brian here, they still have time to have kids. I may try to go into the settings of that household. Oh yes, he got over his fear of water. I may try to go into the settings of that household, like the neighborhood stories, and see if I can make it more likely for them to go off and get their own families, because I want more family members, because we're allowed to have twins, so I want to have them have twins. I'm gonna try to get them to have twin girls, but that'll be a little bit later. I want that to be like right before we move out. I'm thinking of having it be right whenever he goes to jail. Look at their tattoos, they look so cool. I want to get them some more. I want to tattoo up this side of Rusty's body and maybe the other leg here, and then do the same to Quinn. She needs some on her right arm. I kind of want her to get pregnant right before Rusty goes to jail, and then the baby would maybe be born while he's in jail, and then we have to go on the run right as soon as he breaks out. We have to go on the run. Okay, we're caught in the void, so his emotions are all gone. That's frustrating. Can you leave, lady? Why would you catch me in your void? Can you go somewhere? Okay, well, we're only allowed to move out once he becomes an adult. So we have, what, 18 more days left? This lady right here is pranking me, doing mischief, and she is driving me absolutely nuts, being so rude when I'm over here trying to flirt with Quinn. So, can I punch her? Could I hold her under the water? I'm supposed to be fighting her, and then I have to head off to work. Okay, that was my 4th one. We're on the second to last leg of my aspiration. So the only... Quinn, what are you doing? Playing the violin? What? Okay, now we hate each other. Let's go to work. We won the fight. We're triumphant. We only need to do one more fight, and then we'll be on the last section of it, which will be reach level A of the criminal career. We're almost at level 5 right now. Have 3 declared enemies. I feel like we may already have those. If not, we'll definitely be able to get them really easily. And then witness the death of a sim. We've witnessed multiple deaths, so that probably be easy as well. So let me know what more you guys want to see in the series. Let me know what more you want to see them get up to in the next videos. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much, and I will see you right back here for some more Not So Very. Bye.